Ishnu Allah. Del Madrid.
Ishnu Allah. Setting up my office. It's funny how when I start streaming, I don't, like most smart streamers, you know, they probably get everything set up in their office, get their drink, maybe turn on the lights, turn on the fan, whatever they do to set up before they start streaming. I always like get in and start the stream and then realize, oh shit, I need a drink, or oh shit, you know what I mean? That just goes to show the scatterbrained that I am, scatterbrained individual that I am. Let me check on, since I'm using this temporary chair that I paid $80 for, actually about $90 for, and it's a piece of junk. Let me check on when my nice new chair shows up. Should be, originally they said today, but yeah, but now it's saying it's going to show by tomorrow. But tomorrow by 8 p.m. One of these days I'm going to dish out the real money. Yeah, I hurt my back, you know, like the other day, and I don't even know like how long I can go without a good chair. See. But anyways, this chair is just a temporary chair. It's a piece of shit. But one of these days I'll dish out a lot of money and buy a really good chair where I can basically adjust the arm height, because it's funny how many like computer chairs that you buy don't have adjustable arm height. It's actually quite amazing. And all those people that are buying gaming chairs, you guys are getting really ripped off, because gaming chairs are some of the most uncomfortable chairs, and they're all made pretty much by the same companies. Like, they're just, you know, these companies put out these gaming chairs and they just slap different names on them, but they're pretty much all made by the same like Asian factories or whatever. Made in China, made in who knows where. But there's some good videos on YouTube out there where you can learn all about that. I mean, if you don't believe me, don't take my word for it. You can find plenty of videos on YouTube that discuss kind of really gaming chairs and why they're really not that good. They're just a racket that actually people fall into. I'm not saying they're bad. I mean, it's not like they're bad chairs, but you're paying more money for something that really, you know, I mean, you could get something probably better for, well, not you can, you definitely can. Definitely get something better for cheaper. It's more comfortable, has better lumbar support, better build quality. Of course, you're going to pay. You pay maybe a little bit more, but I almost bought a gaming chair, and then I just did a ton of research, and I was like, oh man, no thank you. I've been unfortunately buying like chairs between the $100 150 to 200 price range for years, and usually I'll get one for like 150 bucks, and they usually last me about, you know, like usually 2 years, which is kind of silly because I could just spend like $1,000 for like a really nice share, and it'd probably last, and they, you know, like a lifetime warranty.
How may I
It
help?
probably would last me for, I don't know if it'd be a lifetime, but definitely last me for a long time. Look at this, I've been needing a new cloak,
Basha Filan.
but that's nice. Try to do this quest again that almost got me killed. And it's normally it's the Rackmore's chest and the Book of Ancients, which is level 38. Really, I just wanted to do the Rackmore's chest, but maybe we'll just grind some mobs to 38 and then go do it. But yeah, but there was an elite out there, and normally there's not an elite on that island. I've done this quest probably I don't know, like 5 or 6 times in the past year, past couple years, and I've never run into an issue with, you know, elites on that island. So it really surprised me, and thank God for target dummies, right? Because I might have just died right there, you know, without target dummies. I'm killing these dread swoops because I still need some buzzard wings for the quest in the Badlands. Go ahead and kill these guys. I think you only need 4, but just in case we need 6. It's 4 or 6. I think it's 4, but just in case it might be 6, I'm gonna go ahead and maybe kill these others. This music seems kind of loud. It's funny, I've killed so many buzzards out here, like, and I'll usually kill like 10 and get like no wings. I just killed 2 and got 2, so that's the way of World of Warcraft. You never know Honestly, a lot of people hate RNG, but RNG is one of the fun things about MMOs, at least for loot, because that way when you get something really nice, it's such a rare occurrence that it's very exciting. In later versions of World of Warcraft, they just give you gear left and right, and it takes away the excitement of getting like a nice drop, because you just do a couple quests. You be level 15, do a quest, and it's supposed to give you like a green item, and it upgrades to a purple. Upgrade! And you're like, what the hell? I got a purple item and I'm level 15? It's absolutely just ridiculous. Go ahead and get a free weapon. They're safe than sorry. Let's monitor up. It's too low.
Lovely.
Is it a warrior? It's a priest. Wow. Died at 47. Ouch.
Lovely.
Hopefully he's just people. Hopefully he's just resurrecting to the league. But some people, like, I think will play hardcore, get to like 40 or 50, and then when they die, they may decide to just give up on hardcore, keep their character, right? I mean, I don't know how many people have done that, but I'm sure a lot of people leveled to 40, 50, and then they die, and they're we don't like he left the guild, so what we do is you slash who or Rafferty, and I'm gonna guess that he still exists. Oh, there you go. See, he didn't delete his character. He left the guild, but he didn't delete his character. So, just when you hear people say "I'm done," those are the people probably that died, but they can't give up their character. They're like, "Oh, I spent all this time getting 47." But if they put HC in their name and do that, that would be really stupid. Like if they create a character called, Warrior HC, which HC stands for hardcore, of course, and then they die at 47, leave the guild and keep playing their character, that would look pretty stupid. You'd be like, why are you're not a hardcore character, you're not in a hardcore guild, you don't have the Soul of Iron buff. I think it's funny people that do hardcore and do that kind of stuff though. It's like, did you expect you were just going to get in and level straight to 60 without dying? Because the first time you do hardcore, if you've never done it before, I mean, it sounds easy. You're like, oh man, I've played World of Warcraft for years. I don't die. And if I'm actually trying not to die, I won't die. But then you do it, and trust me, you end up dying. Because it doesn't take much. It just takes like a simple mistake or just something to distract you. Your mom calls you, wife calls you. You know what I mean? It could be anything. Really hate it when they slow me down. Fine, run. Oh, it won't let me do that when I'm in combat. That's funny. Can't fish while in combat. Alright, So I'm a little nervous about going to this island. So I gotta make sure I got my game, my A game. That was a nice way to start off my fishing day. Get a trunk right off the bat. Silk, 18 silver. The nice thing about fishing is even you can get like bags and green items, but man, just getting the silk off and stuff is just equals easy money. The elites also path along this beach. I don't. Like I said I don't really. Let's go underwater. But there's these elites that path here. You don't see them that often though. That's what really threw me yesterday, a couple days ago. Is you don't see them like often. You'll see them on the beach, but like on the island, like I had never seen an elite on the island. And I'm over there trying to do this quest, and all of a sudden this elite jumps on me, and I'm just like, what? Like, like one of those 47, 48 big giants. Literally scared the shit out of me. And it was one of those days where obviously my focus wasn't very good. I wasn't playing well. My heart wasn't. That's why I took a break and didn't play for like a day. Well, I mean, that and my chair basically shattered on Saturday, and I basically didn't have a chair to play, so that was another reason why I didn't play, but on top of that, my head wasn't in it. Sometimes you play hardcore WoW, and you're grinding out, at least for me anyway, I think a lot of it has to do with I'm older, I'm 51 years old, so I'm not as young as these 25-year-olds or 30-year-olds, and it's harder to constantly, like, grind day in and day out for, like, weeks straight without losing a little bit of focus. We're gonna swing around to the left side of the island. When fighting Naga, always remember to hamstring them because they run like crazy. And the hamstring just fell off. I'm doing like no damage. This guy's level 36.
Lovely.
They don't cast spells? This guy doesn't. Better healing coach.
Lovely.
You have to keep an eye out for the. I'm not even gonna zoom my camera way out because I don't know where that elite is. You can, even though the mob might be throwing range, you can still pull him. Just like kind of do this little move away from him slowly and stay within his kind of like dead zone. hamstring. Down, check to make sure there's no mobs in the water, and there are multiple mobs in the water. Makes running away also kind of difficult. Tab targeting, but see any elites. So. Don't want to dilly-dally too much because the mobs will, you know, they're going to respawn eventually.
Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Buffs? I really don't. Oh, I got my, take one of my Rumsy Rums. 15 stamina for 15 minutes. Zoom the camera out further. Switch to dual wield, hamstring. Try to burn him down before he can throw in a cast. Got a recipe. So you learn it right off the bat. Try the blessing powder. Oh, I ate food when I didn't need to. I was low on health, but it regens fast. I don't know where that giant was. What's funny is when he was in the middle of the island, like up near this iron deposit, and I couldn't find him. Like when I ran away from him and I came back down, I circled around to this side. I was trying to find him, and I honestly couldn't find him. So I don't know if he was like sitting up inside the building because there is like a little bit of a ledge in there, like where you could sit. I thought, well, maybe he's sitting inside this building. But we're just gonna skirt the edge of the island. That way we have a better view of the island. I don't know, like there's a guy I have to kill. This really drops off steeply. Kind of sucks. I don't know how tough this guy is that we summon. I think he's like 38 or so. I know he's not an elite. I don't know. Screwed. I also don't remember if he summons other mobs. Don't think he does, but we're gonna pull him, and then if we have to, we're gonna run. Have to. It's like run for your lives. We've got 45 food at the moment. Actually, we've got 65 food. I got plenty of food. Gas for sure. And I'm gonna eat some bells in the face here. Oh, I could have intercepted. I forgot about intercept. I missed. I interrupt missed. They have such low armor. So I think we can... If I want to pull him now, or if I want to... I probably should clear a little bit more. I'm being really cautious because I don't remember how powerful this guy is that I summoned. Some rage or something. I guess One thing I can tell you, man, these Nagas are dropping stuff left and right. So if you wanted to farm, if you want to farm material, if you want to farm like recipes and magic items, it seems like Naga are always. I mean, I've gotten multiple epics from Nagas before in the Naga Cave and Feralus, so they definitely seem to have
You
a
can
higher.
kiss your ass goodbye.
They definitely seem to have a higher drop rate of good stuff, you know, magic and stuff. All right, let's give this guy a go. Let's go ahead and heal up. We've got multiple food buffs. That's and I still have 2 minutes left on my Mark of the Wild, which is nice. Full before this guy comes. I mean, before that drops. So we got to go so we can get max health. And I don't remember if he's a caster either, so this is kind of scary. I think he's just a melee. We have to run away, we'll run away. Okay, he's just a 38 guy. So, shouldn't be much of a problem, hopefully. String up. Let's burn him. Burn him! Okay, so yeah, he was easy. Now we got to figure out how to get up here without this elites around here. I don't see the elite. It's just so, it scares me so much because I was like, man, I've never seen an elite on this island. So it was like, what the hell, you know? The other thing about this island is the visibility. They purposely did it. I mean, they set this island up to make it really tricky. You can't, you know, there's this big hill and there's mobs all scattered along the hill. So you're like, you could easily just aggro a ton of mobs, but you won't even see them. That's why you have to be very careful on this island. And I want to kind of get going before everything respawns. So luckily there's no casters. Normally there's casters up here, but the respawns on Naga, and well, the respawns in WoW in general. When you down a mob, it'll respawn a mob of that type that paths in that area. So like if I kill this guy, what respawns in his spawn location could be another one of these guys. And this guy's hitting hard.
You were screwed.
See that? Come on. That was him. It could be one of these guys, or it just could be another, or it could be a caster. Now the chest, I believe, is down here. Try to kill this guy and then creep along the wall and pray that there's no elites. Missing some buffs. I don't have my battle shout. Yeah, there's the chest right there. We can get the chest without aggroing people. This is a melee, so we're gonna pull him. Yeah, I think the poison is part of what makes these guys hit me so hard. Like the last... Oh, he leveled. Try to get this chest and get out of here. Zip up here? I've tried so many times to jump here and get to that, but you can't make that jump. Alright, well, we did it, so it's pretty easy. Because that elite wasn't here. Gave us Crackmore's Wheel, which... It's funny, I used this... Like, I was looking at my old streams. my old videos of me leveling my character, my hardcore character that I leveled to 60. And I actually used this shield for a while, which surprises me because when I look at the armor, it's not that good. So I'm 38, but yeah, these guys were 36. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that I was using that shield at like level, I think I was like level, probably level 38 too. I imagine I would have been around 38, maybe I was 36. I might have been 36. For the shield I have, where is it? This one is so much. It's got 1400 armor. That came from the Badlands quest that was like level 38 quest, I think. Ross. This quest. Get a wand. Good quest to do if you need a wand. Kind of weird to get a Captain Rackmore's Tiller. I'm surprised that there aren't more quests in this zone. I haven't done the demons down here. Brutal politics. One of those quests I can actually do. I thought those both were. I think brutal politics I need to do. Check when we come back.
Need help?
This is 6 stamina. It's 9 agility, 5 stamina. I don't think it's as good as the ones I have.
Go with honor, friend.
I'm gonna go over and check out these strange politics quests number 5 or brutal politics. That's something I should do.
Lovely.
Also, I need to train. It says available. These are all the ones I can train right now. And out of these, raise would be.
Lovely.
I think that's what I worked into my rotation before. Is I actually worked Berserker's Rage into my rotation. Like actually, I was gonna go back and watch my levels, 1 to 60 hardcore leveling on my other warrior that I got to 60, but I haven't done that yet. But the reason I wanted to do that is I just wanted to see what my rotation was once I started, working Berserker stance into my rotation. This guy's critting me left and right.
Lovely.
I should go back and watch that. Watch a video. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna watch a video of me working Berserker's Rage into my stations. Let's see if I can find it real quick. It'll be fun just to look at my old. Oops, that's not. Oh. No. There were like 100 or like over 100 videos in this series. No one ever said I was a fast leveler. That's for sure. I level for fun. Yeah, there were 125 videos. Let's go to like video, I don't know, 110 or something. It's only 54 minutes. Let's go to a video that's really long. Here's one for 4 hours. Let's. Oh, that's level 15. Let's go to one where I'm like level. This one. Gonna log out. So we don't get killed. And I'm gonna look at. I want to look at the video and see what my rotation was. Take a look at what I did for rotationally. You can see already I can tell that I've got Berserker's Rage and Blood Rage up. The worst part about my UI, oh no, you can see it down here is my stances. So I'm in Berserker stance. So this will actually let us see the rotation. Okay. I'm in battle stance. I'm in Feralus right now. Horse. That music that I'm playing.
Let's try it again. We're in charge.
I'm actually talking about rotations, I think. I switched to Berserker stance already. I'm hitting Blood Rage.
No, see, it worked fine. There's this glitch there for a second. That's another thing when you're using macros and you're jumping around. Sometimes stuff does just glitch.
Now I'm back into battle stance.
Yeah, certain macros just stop working for just that duration of a macro that you had.
Yeah, I'm talking about how my macros would kind of get buggy. They did too in Classic. Every once in a while, my macros would kind of get like the macro system. Something would happen. It would kind of bug my macros out, and it was easy to fix if I like logged out and logged back in or whatever. But
Executed.
But it's obviously scary. I don't want that to happen in an important part. I haven't had that happen in a long time though. I can see there that I jumped back into battle stance before using
And
Berserker's
that's
Rage.
pretty common, actually.
I'm not sure. I don't. It probably just because I being lazy, maybe.
We're switching stances while trying to do something else, like run another macro, and somehow
See here, we're gonna charge.
into a state of error just for like a few seconds.
Quit talking, Jillian.
Timeout expires.
Okay, we're level 44. This mob is level.
If you kind of screw up a macro or do something that causes the macro to go in an error state, you may disable certain abilities.
I don't even. It's funny. I don't even see the enemies. I don't have like an enemy portrait showing anywhere. That's kind of surprising to me. So I leveled without like having a target at all. I hid the enemy portrait. I forgot about that. I never even looked at the enemy portrait. So when I target a mob, I don't even know what level they are or anything. Without looking, I have to look at the tooltip, which is kind of annoying. I'm glad I'm using this Guild Wars 2 UI. Okay, so we charged. We hit. Still in battle stance. Blood Rage is still on cooldown for another 2 seconds. Let's see how fast I hit it when it comes off cooldown. It's off cooldown. I hit it right there. So I hit it pretty quickly. And then execute. I know I hit Berserker's Rage because I watched it. I think what you can basically do is you can charge. I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be charging, hitting the mob, building up some rage from the charge. I can swap to a Berserker stance. I can pop Berserker's Rage, swap back to Battle Stance, pop Bloodlust, and then you're just going to see me generate a ton of rage. And that's really cool. And the cool thing is we can get Berserker's Rage now. So we're high enough level. I don't know what level you get it at, but it's available for me to train. So I think what I need to do right now, I'm going to check this quest, but I think I need to hit a trainer. And I think the closest trainer for me right now would be Theramore Island. I can hit the flight path here, jump to Theramore Island, hit the warrior trainer. But first let's check see what this quest is. We got to go here anyway if we want to fly somewhere. But that's kind of exciting because being able to hit Berserker's Rage and get all that extra rage now is going to be pretty cool. Very cool. And if we look to here, you can see like future spells. These are available. So Berserker's Rage, the warrior enters Berserker's Rage, becoming immune to fear and incapacitating effects, and generating extra rage when taking damage. Last 10 seconds. Of course, when the Berserker's Rage is up, I think you take more damage, right? Becoming immune to fear and incapacitating effects and generating extra rage. Actually, no, it doesn't say you take more damage. It just says you're immune to fear and incapacitating effects and you generate extra rage when taking damage. So this helps you generate more rage. Really think, I'm gonna grab this copper. I may need more bronze bars. I don't think I do. I think I'm all the way to iron, but that was weird. Loot lag? Anyone?
Lovely.
Into two-hand sword. 20 crit. Execute. Yeah, I definitely needed a break from WoW. You know, taking off like pretty much all of Saturday and Sunday from playing this game really kind of just gave me a little bit of a refresher. I have to do that every once in a while because I played this game ever since it came out. So it's just like it was funny when I was on vacation. I didn't think about World of Warcraft for about I'd say for about eight or 9 days, and then after about 9 days, it started creeping into my mind. I'm like, gotta play hardcore. Wow, gotta love my warrior. Gotta love my warrior. You know, it just creeped into my mind. It was kind of funny. My wife knew it too because I started bringing it up more and more. Love my warrior. Gotta love my warrior. My wife's been really amazing in letting me play WoW because I play too much. I mean, honestly, I play way too much. Most women probably would want to kill me, but my wife's been amazing, very supportive of my addiction because it is an addiction. But I'm addicted to MMOs in general, not just WoW. Playing MMOs, I always have. I'm just gonna check. There's a lot of chests over here. I'm just gonna do a quick check and see if there's any chests.
Lovely.
There's like 3 spawn locations here. Right through these buildings here. So kill these satyr. Quick. Justice not here, so.
Lovely.
Oh, sapped me. That's one chest location. The other one is right over here. And there's another one that's up on this hill. I'm just going to check this one, then I'll probably, I don't know if I'm going to... maybe we will. These guys are easy to kill, and they do drop a lot of silk, and I can always use more silk.
Lovely.
The chest spawns right here, but it's not here either. Another one's over here. Actually, there's 2 over here.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely. You were screwed.
Chest here either. It's like that. Somebody's been running through here clearing out all these chests. Alright, well. We tried to find the chest. We didn't see any. There's one more over here. I guess we'll take it since booked for all these others. Might as well take a gander. Off chance. And somebody came through here. I know that the reason I dislike two-hand weapons so much is probably because the way I'm using them, I never have enough rage to. Like, if you don't have any rage, wielding a two-hand is so annoying because auto attacks take forever. I'm sure later down the road, when you start generating a lot more rage, it's not as bad. It's gonna feel a lot better because you can actually do stuff. Pummel, which we haven't learned yet. So this is what we have on our Berserker bar right now. We've got Sunder, Heroic Strike, Execute, Charge, Whirlwind, which I don't have yet. Then yeah, it's really good that Rend requires Battle Stance and Defensive Stance and can't be used in Berserker Stance because I use the same keybind. That's why I have it set up for Whirlwind then. Yeah, that makes sense. It would have sucked if Rend was usable in Berserker Stance because then I'd have conflict.
What can I do for you?
So I think this is Brutal Politics. What is this one? What is this? You fight the Gelkis, the Magmar Center Alliance. Yeah, see, this is weird because they want me to gain friendly reputation.
Honor, friend.
And this is the same way. Yeah, I don't ever do these, but I'm missing some quests. Oh, see, there it is. It wasn't showing up. There's the... So for whatever reason, not all the quests are showing up on Questy. There's also a quest that you should be able to pick up down here, I believe. Maybe it doesn't show up until after I finish this first step, but this quest should be called, I believe, Down the Scarlet Path, and we're going to have to go kill the skeletons. But there's a one for the ectoplasm also, which is very... it's actually pretty tough. Now these mobs, these skeletons, are level 38, so this quest should be orange.
Greetings.
Say kill 30, it should be...
For the Alliance.
Or it'll probably be yellow, actually. So hello. Pretty... it's probably fairly easy. Well, it's not easy, but it's not hard. The skeletons do hit pretty hard. And there's a lot of them, so it's easy to get ads. So probably better if I come back and do that when I'm maybe 40. But the quest experience right now is 3,000, so it'll probably stay 3,000. I'm going to go to...
I am honored.
Theramore Island. And we can actually probably... I think we can start... Hopefully we can start doing the quest in Theramore now. 38, we hopefully will be high enough. Knock out, because there's quite a few in Theramore. Through Coca-Cola number 1. Got my blackjack bubblegum. Let's see where Ken is of this warrior. This warrior, I think he was like level 25 or something. See him. He died, but I did not see him. He must have died. I don't see his character. It's like so his name started with an L. Ask him right now if his warrior died. Wow, it takes 4 bronze tubes. It's got 8 charges. Where this guy is. It's not this guy. Okay, so we want Berserker Rage. Oof, expensive. We also want Whirlwind. Actually, I don't really use. We'll use. We don't really. I mean, honestly, Pummel's nice, but that's only if you're really staying in Berserker stance. I'm not gonna buy these things. I'm gonna go into Berserker stance to throw up Berserker's Rage, Revenge.
See you around.
So, let's see if this works. I want to make sure this works. Macro. Berserker, right? Always weird how that word is spelled. It's not Berserker, it's Berserker. Save. Put this. I don't know where I put it. For now, we're gonna put it here, but I have a screenshot of it. So I definitely have Berserker's Rage on my bar, which I have right here, I think. Yeah, I actually had it on the 4 key. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Which is weird. What do I have for? Actually, I don't have 4 key bound here for anything. So I had second. Sunder, Zerker. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do. This is Shift D though. I'm gonna move Shift D to a bar over here. The reason I had Shift D here is well, I don't really need to see shield block because I can just spam it. Which is pretty much what I do anyway. So let's do this. Let's go binding. So we're gonna move shield block. Well, we can off of here. Here. Mouse button 5, control mouse wheel up. Control G. This one's going to be 4. Okay. So yeah, now we can basically throw Zerker's Rage up, then switch back into Battle Stance, throw up Blood Rage. Also want to see what I have for. So actually 4. My keybind 4 on this warrior, at least at this point, I didn't have anything on it. And then if we go to my video, which my higher level warrior, 4 was, I don't know what it is. I can't read that. It says Kiss, so it was just a macro I used for getting a seasonal buff. That was like a seasonal buff macro. Alright, so I didn't even use 4 in make sure that still works. Warrior trainer again. How much money do we have? We have 16 gold.
You need something?
We could put slam on. Actually, we could put slam on 4. Requires just a melee weapon. It's not really. I never really used slam in my rotation.
See you later.
Okay, so this is level 37, 36, and these should be 35. So yeah, we're gonna do all of these quests. First, we need to clear our inventory.
Hello. Safe travels.
Hey there.
Buzzer, we don't need wand. Don't need this level shield. I don't think I'm going to use these shoulders because mine have 6 stamina, 1 more stamina, and mine have 8 strength. It's close, but I think mine are better. What is it? Sometimes I even just look at total stats. You get 14 stats on the arc metal shoulders, whereas my shoulders give me 16. Yeah. So if it's a hard decision, sometimes I'll just let the overall number of stats I'm increasing make the decision. We don't really need rough stoning. We don't need enchanting. Shit, we're already back up to almost 20 gold. I don't have a lot of inventory space, which kind of sucks. I like to jump over here, and it is a little dangerous. There are the sharks over here, but we're okay. Usually the sharks are over here a little bit. You know, the turtles can be tough. I mean, they have a ton of armor, so. Yep. All right. I'm gonna spend a lot of time fishing today. I hate to do it, but man, I love fishing because of the chances it gives me to get upgrades, and plus it just makes me a lot of money. Part of the reason why I even have 20 gold now, or almost 20 gold, is from fishing. I bet like 3 of that gold is just maybe more. And the biggest reason, again, I've said it many, many times, but the biggest reason you fish up these schools is so that you hopefully can get the respawn pool to be a floating wreckage. The more of these pools you fish up, the more chance you have of spawning floating wreckages. Because a lot of people will just skip these and be like, oh, I just want floating wreckages, which is fine if you're in a hurry, but if you really want to get a lot of stuff, I mean, the best way to do it is fish every school and every wreckage. Oh no, I saw the fish jump and I thought it was the bobber moving. So I was kind of like looking down here at this. Instead, let it go. Crafted item, I think.
Lovely.
So yeah, we killed that guy easily. See how easily we handled the 37.
Lovely. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Alright, let's see what we got in our chest. Oh, pretty good. 2 leather, 2 silk. Of course, the mana potions that we don't need.
Lovely. Lovely.
You can see the berserker here. Watch, I'll charge. Alright, I'll switch, put in berserker rage, switch back, rend, debuff, maybe throw in a few sunders, make sure my battle shot's up, which it's not. Oh, it is. Then we'll throw in blood rage.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Spam heroic strike.
You were screwed.
Probably should sunder more because they have so much armor. And we could stay in Zerker stance too. I mean, it gives you what, extra damage, but I think you take more damage though. That's why I don't usually use it that much. Critical chances increased by 3%, and all damage taken is increased by 10. So you get 3% more crit. And crit-wise, I currently am at melee crit chance 11. So it would put me up to 14.27, which is fairly significant. So let's try charging. Throw up Zerker Rage. We're going to throw up our debuff. We're going to switch to Zerker Stance. Throw up Zerker's Rage. And we're going to stay in Zerker Stance this time. Go ahead and Sunder. Sunder. Let's try to get 3 Sunders up.
Lovely.
Can't now. We'd have to weapons. We'd have to stance to. Can't do overpower in Zerker Stance though, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't really like to stay in Zerker Stance. It's okay, but I don't know. I like to get to battle stance and not take that extra 10% damage.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, well, seeing a priest on the beach here is not good. That means she's probably fishing. She did give me some buffs, which is nice. Well, no, she's killing turtles too, so maybe... Well, she might not fishing. Unless she's just fishing. Schools, you know, the floating wreckages. But she's not hardcore fishing. Let's put it that way. Because if you're hardcore fishing, you're fishing every school. Fishing everything. I'm a hardcore fisherman. And you do get more of the black label, which is 15 stamina, 15 minutes, which is really useful. I love to have that extra 150 health when I'm doing tough quests, especially in String of Thorn Vale when I'm killing the undead. I love to have that extra. Any extra health you can get is good. But actually, I probably shouldn't be fishing while I have the priest's stamina buff. Let's go ahead and keep killing the turtles. Buff is up. Level is she? She's 40.
Fantastic.
I guess she's not going to kill it.
Lovely.
Zerker Stance, Zerker Rage. Swing, back to battle stance. Let's just dump. Against turtles, I just like to sunder because they just have so much armor. I mean, I'll use my overpowers, of course. That one died pretty quickly. I think she let me have that turtle because she knew that I needed turtles. Certainly could have killed it. Who knows? You never know. The mind. Priest. I love priests. Priest main is... I've always been kind of a priest main part. So after I get this character to 60, I definitely want to level up priest. I think... I mean, in my heart of hearts... But, I mean, deep down, I really feel like if they do defeat Ragnaros, it's going to take them a long time. Because I feel like some people can't handle... Like, some people can't handle leveling a tune to 60, gearing a tune all the way up for a Molten Core, and then getting killed. And then, God forbid, they do it twice. They level a tune to 60, gear for Molten Core, go into Molten Core, and die. Then they level 2 to 60 again, gear for Molten Core, go into Molten Core, and die. I mean, a lot of people just can't handle that. Just like, I'm done. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of work. And to have that happen to you, and it's going to happen. A lot of people are going to die. That's just fact of the matter, you know. And I think some people, I mean, I've already... Oh, damn it, I hit the jump key. I've seen people already, like even today we saw a level 47 person who died, and they didn't delete their character. They just left the guild and said, fuck it. Yeah, what was it? It was slash who? I think it was MU? Maybe it wasn't. Last shoe 40 to 50. I don't know if this will work or not. He was like 47. See him online. Anyways. Alright, I saw the priest come this way. Maybe she is doing floating wreckages, but I hope not.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I hate it when I get a trunk and all it has is a little bit of silver in it. It's like such a buzzkill. Like, really? Come on. That's why a lot of times I don't like to open trunks one at a time. I like to just get a bunch and then open them all at once. Because then it feels less painful when when you get one that just has silver, because you have others you can open. See the psychology of fishing right there, man.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
That priest must have been fishing floating wreckages, because if you go along this beach and no one's fishing them, you'll see them. You'll see a few at least. I haven't seen any. It's only gonna get worse. I mean, this time of day is not a good time of day to fish, because the servers have too many people. The best time to fish is around 3 a.m. But we'll knock these out, and then we're gonna knock these out, and then when we run back town, we'll hit any wreckages we see, and then we'll be done for fishing for a while, probably. I usually like to do like an hour of fishing and then just level for like 2 or 3 hours. But I'm not really having very good luck with fishing right now. I'm not getting any crappy fish, basically. Get like a bag. I want to get like some 12-slot bags. Come on, at least give me one floating wreck, or at least give me one iron lockbox. Like, speckled shell fragments would drop all the time, man. Like, that 9 gold a piece? Or 9 silver? Sorry. Crap, how many apps are in this? Should be the last one. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. Normally you find the wreckages, but today, so... Is that priest?
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
That just straight up sucks. Well, no wreckages. Alright, well let's... I guess we're gonna put a kibosh on the fishing and just continue leveling. We've got the forked tongues. 2 stinkies escape. I'm gonna run back this way though. I'm gonna run back during the beach and then we'll back up. And I'm only gonna stop for floating wreck. Since I fished up all those nodes, should hopefully be respawning. It does take time for the nodes to respawn, like really like 15, 20 minutes. There's the wreckage. You got to be patient with fishing. You know, like the guy in the guild was saying, you know, fishing is a distraction from getting experience. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. It really is, but so many good things you can get fishing. And it doesn't take much. Like if you get lucky, catch like, you know, hit like 3 wreckages in a row, and you get lucky and get a lot of iron-bound crates. I mean, I've fished these nodes and gotten like 4 iron-bound crates from the same node. If you get lucky, you can make like over, you know, gold. These in Season of Mastery, these have only been giving me like usually 3 taps. Which, you know, oh well, what can you do? You know, yeah, 3 taps. It would be a lot nicer if we were getting more. There's another fucking person. 46 rogue. I get very territorial with my fishing. I'm like, these are my fishing nodes. You know what I mean? But it's just because there aren't that many. I mean, it's really like finding good fishing spots. I wish I knew of wreckage locations that other people didn't know, but I'm sure wherever they are, most people know of them. You know, that's one thing that Blizzard screwed up on. Like, they didn't put the time in to put like fishing nodes out across on islands. Like, if you go out to islands out here, these little islands, you won't typically find like fishing nodes, which I think sucks, because I think it really sucks actually, and I don't really understand why they do that. I mean, I know it's just more work, but you know, put like floating wreckages on around islands, like ones that are way out, like even like Alcatraz, wherever. And Alcatraz is a dangerous island to go to, because it's elites. But yeah, no risk, no reward, right? Put those floating wreckages and those nodes out there, and then that way there's more places for people to go, and it makes fishing, you know, a more valuable profession. It's really, it does take a lot of time, like a lot. I mean, I wish that the fishing meter was about half that length, you know, and it's twice as fast. But you know, I understand why they did it. Kind of sucks. We're gonna God was one damn freaking. You'd get a greater healing potion, and yeah, that was a good one. You got thick leather, greater healing, mana. I mean, that was actually a really good one. Bad we couldn't find more. Now we're starting to get out of the doldrum levels, which is the 30 to 38. Man, or 30 to 40, I guess, but so nice to get out of that range of levels, because I think it's very brutal for a dual wield Fury Warrior to get through those level ranges. Now we're going to start getting, you know, we're going to start finding that we have a lot more quests available to us. Should still have my soothing spices on me. But I don't see. How can I not have my soothing spices? I would not have. Oh my god! Really? Did I use them? No, here. Thank God, because I need those for a quest out here. Maybe I did the quest already. Yeah. Stupid spiders. Ugh, I hate these spiders, man. They put poison on you that does a ton of damage, and they root you in place. So you cannot just charge in there and like get into the middle of these spiders and try to grab one at a time. You're gonna get killed. You have to basically, you know, work around the edges of them. Just pull them to your gun or your bow or whatever. You charge out there and try to just, you know, work your way towards the middle spawns, you're just going to get killed. That's why a lot of people die, is they don't, you know, it's like, oh, a spider, whatever, I can kill a spider, I can probably even handle two, but what happens when you get like 3 or 4 and they root you in place? You're dead. It's like, oh, sayonara. doing these scores.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
That's a creepy character because they're Lex Steel. They're named after a porn star, I think, which is creepy to me. Creepy. Well, I guess we'll head on since the Screechy that person did stinky. So let's go ahead and head on and try to do the spiders. I hate this spider quest, but I should have done it earlier when I still had the priest buff. I've only got 3 stamina buff, fort buff, whatever you want to call it. Stamina priest, fort. You guys know what I mean. Take much damage to this spider.
Lovely.
Sucks that I have 2,300 health, but once I drop that buff, I'm gonna lose 400 health. It's unbelievable how much health the priest buff gives you. You don't really think about it that much. You're like, it's a great buff, but when you play hardcore and you have that buff on you, it's huge. 400 health. It's just a shit ton of health. Here's where it gets dangerous. Pull individual spiders around the edges. I like to pull near the building. Near this wreckage right here. There's somebody here already, but I like to pull to this, kind of like to the fireplace. So, before you do that priest again. Buff me, thank you. He buffed me.
How generous.
Sweet. Actually, a lot of people here. Just gonna move around the outskirts. They respawn pretty quickly here too. Yeah, now I've got 2,300 health again for 30 minutes. Awesome. Spider.
Lovely.
And he's gonna get his poison on
Lovely.
me. And look how much damage it is. 61 nature damage. And that's a ton. That is a lot of damage. And I think they'll stack them. That's the worst part about it, too, is they'll literally stack this. I mean, look at my health just dropping. It's like, oh, So it may be better just to fight these guys with my shield and just interrupt. Try to interrupt as much of the poison cast as I can because it's just a bad buff. We're not going in the cave. And we could go in the cave, but that just... Let's see if we can interrupt this poison.
Lovely. Lovely.
See, that was the instant cast. So now, see, now you've got the double poison stacks. And it's just not even in combat. You can see my health dropping. Literally going down, almost. Okay, one dropped off, and this one's going to drop off pretty soon, so go ahead and cool. Yeah, I mean, one thing, people like probably watch my stream and think, oh my god, you're so like overly careful, but I'm like, no, I don't call it overly careful, I just call it being smart. Because I see so many people think they could just, don't worry about it, they just run in and think it's easy.
You can kiss your ass
And
goodbye.
they die. Look how much damage I'm taking. Good.
You were screwed.
I hate these spiders, man. I really do. I really hate these spiders. I hate spiders in general. Even in the real world, I hate spiders. I just do not like spiders.
Lovely.
There's that poison debuff. And I'm not even gonna go there. I get two mobs, they get two on me, and I just bug out. I mean, look, I was at half health already, and once you get the other one on, they're gonna start double
You
stacking.
can kiss your ass goodbye.
They're gonna start double stacking poisons. Fucked.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Combat and my health's still going down. This debuff is vicious. 63 damage every 10 seconds. And then they'll get the other regular stacking poison on you, which does damage like every 5 seconds. I can't say enough how dangerous spiders can be. I mean, in a way, it sucks that there's people here, but in a way it's good, because they're kind of keeping the area clear.
Lovely. Lovely.
Hate spiders. I hate spiders. That's another benefit of being a paladin, though. You can just cleanse a lot of this shit off, you know? Like a lot of debuffs you can cleanse right off. There's our lovely poison. Now let's try attack another one. We'll see how low we get on health. Because I guarantee he's gonna double stack poison. Bastard. Okay, good, he didn't. Off 3 crits in a row. Yeah, Warrior's really good if you have a high crit rate. I just don't have a very high crit rate. But when you get a high crit rate, man, you just start crushing people. Especially if you have a 2-hand weapon. Vicious, man. Here. How did I not loot this one? Oh, you know what happened? That was probably the one that was chasing me that I ran away from, and then the other person must have...
Lovely.
Paladin must have went inside. When you're a Paladin, you can do that, because you have Lay on Hands, you got Bubble, you got Heals. Paladin's such a great class. I mean, such a strong class. It's funny that Paladin is so strong as a survival, survival elite, blah, blah, blah. They have great survivability. But, like, in raid situations, they're not as strong. They're okay as a support class, and they're really good as a healer, but as a DPS or a tank, they're good. I can't be able to. No. I weapon swap. There's no way I could get in time to Now that's where Pummel comes in handy. That's where Pummel actually comes in handy. Is when I'm in Berserker stance, and so I should have trained. I didn't think about that, but I should have trained Pummel. Because that would have been really... because then I could stay in Berserker stance and you can still get your interrupts off.
Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely.
That paladin's gonna get that iron node. Oh no, he's not. Rare to see a paladin who's not mining.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
So, another thing that I wish World of Warcraft. I mean, I actually like wish I could throw stuff to the ground. Like have an option to just throw stuff on the ground. That way, other people could just pick it up. You know, like make it an option. Like discard item, but don't delete it. Just toss it on the ground because that way you could give stuff to people that would go to waste. You know, like these posts having to just delete potions, have them go to waste.
Lovely.
Ah, Julian, you just fucking used that ability. 3 seconds ago. Stupid. And there's the poison.
Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
But actually, it's getting done. Quest always feels kind of slow. If you keep at it, before you know it, it's done.
Lovely.
dangerous here now. Less people here.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah, the other thing, like, to want to think about is that we only have 3 of 5 tactical mastery, which kind of sucks. I mean, I would preferably like to have at least 4, because that means we can only retain 15 rage. So when we change stances, you want to watch your rage and only change stances when you have about 15, so you save it. So that's something to kind of keep in mind when you're stance dancing. Like right now I can charge, but I got 24 rage, so go ahead and use that. Go debuff, and another one, and then change stances. And then we'll immediately change back. Now, I might have lost some there. It's hard to tell. But if you do it right, you're basically trying to maximize your rage. So you have to know that you've only got 15 rage that you can... You want to have 15 or less when you stance change. Charge, debuff, blood rage. Okay, we're going to change stances. We're going to throw up Berserker Rage. Now we have 30 rage. Now we're going to burn off a bunch of rage. Now change back to battle stance. Throw up Sunder and then just dump. Okay, now wait for execute. But that, yeah, you got to keep that in mind. I didn't mention that before, but it's really important. Done with the quest, thank God. I hate that quest. Yeah, it's really important to make sure that when you're changing stances, that you only do it with, so that whatever your rage that you have that you can save. Now again, if you have 4 out of 5 on tactical mastery, then it would be 20 rage. If you have 5 out of 5, it'd be like 5 rage. And then if you have anger management, increases the time required for your rage to decay while out of blah blah blah. I can't talk. While out of combat, which again is very nice. Now, this is a horde village, so we're gonna skirt around. Just gonna rend him.
Lovely.
Gonna rend him and keep going. And hope. Now there is a quest up here. This one here, I think, Hungry, which a lot of times I don't do because it requires you to kill a bunch of murlocs. It's just slow. The drops you're getting off it for the quest are slow. Takes a while to do the quest, but I'll probably pick it up. But whether or not I do it, I haven't decided yet.
How may I help?
And also, it doesn't really give good quest rewards. You need the Myrefin heads, so actually not that bad, but they just don't drop their heads. It's funny that you kill them and it's like you can't get their heads. Apparently, they're headless Myrefin. But yeah, you have to kill. Oh, you probably have to kill like 3 of them at least. Good XP, I guess. And just like the spider quest, certainly do it. Just be careful and skirt the edges of. I'm sure we'll probably do it. But it means heading back up by the Murlocs, which means more fishing because there's a lot of floating wreckages around there. So it's kind of good. Gives us a reason to be up there. See, floating wreckage. Definitely going to go over 20 gold next time we vendor, which will be the first time I've ever been. And I think I think it's 40 gold for the mount, so we may be, I don't know if we'll be 40 gold. Probably around 30 to 35 gold. But again, if we do more fishing. Okay, got the quest here. There's this guy. So, I thought one more. Let me see. Is that it? This should be like this badge. Now we have Black Shield, Suspicious Footprints, and quests to turn in. 4 quests to turn in. Back. Long trek back. Fenrir has joined. A lot of people unsubscribe to my channel, probably for a couple reasons. Whenever I start doing like a leveling series and I like slow down or take a break, people always unsubscribe. They're like, "Oh man, this guy's not playing his leveling series anymore." You know, but I just played WoW so much, I have to take a break sometimes. It's just the way I am. I can't do it nonstop, day in and day out for like a month. I get worn out. And the other reason they subscribe is because I always like lose my temper every once in a while and start cursing and swearing, which I don't do very often, but sometimes I get pissed off. If people tell me how to play the game, you know, I mean, people have their own opinions, but if you sit there and insinuate that I don't know how to play the game, that kind of takes me off, because trust me, I do know how to play the game. So that always kind of pisses me off a little bit. It's easy to judge other people, and I do it all the time. I mean, like when I watch those death clips, I'm always like, oh man, he should have done this, he should have done that. But again, when you're in that situation, sometimes you forget, you know. But the good thing is I learned my lessons. You know, I died leveling a warrior to 60, and I definitely learned a lot from those deaths. And you know, knock on wood, I haven't died since. You know, last time I died leveling a warrior when I was around level, I think I was around level 20. I think the last hardcore warrior death I had was around level 19, 18 or 19. And then after that, that warrior went all the way to 60. And now this one's gone all the way to 38. So I've hopefully learned my lesson. a lot of the leveling is just knowing where the danger, where the danger lies. And that's just experience of the game, knowing where the spawns are, knowing where the elites are. That type of thing's hard to teach because someone can tell you don't go here in a zone, but you're gonna remember all that. You might be like fighting a mob, and then maybe another mob adds, and then you're just running away from those mobs, and you end up running into an area where there's elites without realizing it. So even though someone told you there were elites in the zone at that area, but in the moment's notice in combat, you're not gonna remember that. You may, but most likely you're not. A lot of hardcore deaths are just people who don't have a lot of experience with zones. Where the dangers reside. I'm gonna cut through the swamp here a bit. Cut straight to Swamp Eye Jarl. And leveling, playing hardcore definitely is. It's more. You have to concentrate more, and pay attention. There's so much to lose. Rage. Okay. Or sorry, stance change. The other thing too is when you do your execute, sometimes you'll be tempted when a mob's down around 30% health and heroic strike comes up, you'll be tempted to use it, but you really shouldn't, because once he hits, I think it's 25%, actually 20%. Once he hits 20%, so if your mob has say 25 to 20%, your heroic strike comes up, it's kind of like you might want to save that rage, because the more rage you have, the bigger your execute's going to be. So it's not a huge deal. Like right there, I went to hit heroic strike, and then I saw execute came up, and I used execute. But I mean, I think the game will always prioritize your execute over your heroic strike. I mean, it does spell bashing, so if you hit heroic strike and it's not going to trigger for another second until your next auto attack, then the execute comes over, you hit execute. It's going to do the execute. It's not that big a deal. I have no idea what this guy's going to give me in reward for this. I don't remember.
What can I do for you? See you around.
He's going to give me a finger, which really... 3 stamina. It is better than this 3 stamina, 1 strength, because 6 spirit's a lot of spirit.
See you later.
So is that just a straight turn in? Second. What did he give me? Jarl needs a blade. Christ, where's this one taken? Bringing Moonsteel Broadsword. Oh, this is the Moonsteel Broadsword.
You need something?
Yeah, we're gonna have to abandon that class, because that's a craftable item, and I'm not blacksmithing, so sorry. Abandon. Not gonna be able to do that. And we could do the Murlocs right now. Yeah, I just don't think we have enough room in our inventory. I'd rather just go vendor real quick.
Lovely.
We'll go vendor, and then we'll turn the quest in, and then we'll make our way back up to the Murlocs. Let's see, 22 rage. We're gonna do another heroic strike. But then we're gonna stance, battle stance, thunder,
Lovely.
execute, overpower. So it's interesting. I think that's what makes the warrior fun, is there's so much to think about. Like I said, you're switching stances. You have to be careful what rage you have when you switch stances. You don't want to basically throw rage away. And that's why World of Warcraft ruined the warrior class, because in Wrath of the Lich King by then, I think Dance dancing might have become a thing of the past. I mean, in Burning Crusade, I think you still do it. I don't know if Wrath, if you still are switching stances as much.
Good day to you. Have a good one. See you later.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Hey there. Safe travels.
Triage failed. How could it fail? It's fucked up.
How are you? Have a good one.
What'd it say? Invalid target. could it have failed? Like, I only saw one. I don't think I failed this quest in a long time. I didn't even see a critically injured one. All I saw was badly injured ones. Wait. Weird. Wonder, you know what I think was happening? I think maybe I started casting on one that was already healed. Maybe a little more careful about clicking and then casting. I might have been screwing that up. No way I should have failed that one. Saved, saved. At least she's not doing the same one I'm doing. She probably is. This one's critically injured. She's doing the critical, so I'm gonna leave him alone. You want to stand in the middle where you don't have to move hardly at all. Badly injured. That one, so I get one that is that one. It's this one. Probably gonna do this one. Not. Did it fail?
Good day to you.
Did it fail again?
See you around.
How could it fail? I don't understand, man. I haven't failed this quest in frickin' a long time. This is weird. Let me, yeah, well, I think she didn't fail it. Maybe, I don't know what's going on. This is weird.
How are you?
Triage. Accept.
Have a good one.
Says, what did it say?
Hello. See you around.
Hold on a second. Okay, that's, oh my god, that's what happened. I think I actually hadn't started it because she started it, maybe that's what
You
happened.
need something?
Alright, here we go.
See you later.
It's here. I want a pain in the ass. I don't know if I can get the critical injured in time. Come on, get him. I think I got him. Did I get him? Yeah, I did. Critical, injured. You want to get the critical and the bad leaf, obviously, first. I'm just still amazed I failed the first time. Second time, I don't even think I was on the quest. I think I had the exclamation point there, and what happened was I think she accepted it, and the exclamation point went away, and I don't know what happened. Something got screwed up. Balance. Then this one. Badly injured. This one's next. There, done. Yeah, normally I don't ever
can I
fail
do
that
for
one,
you?
so
Safe
that one
travels.
was
Hey there. See you later. How are you?
we're not ready
See
to
you
train,
around.
but I just did the quest because I wanted the XP. wanted.
You need something?
Okay, get rid of this. That. Plus
For the
get
Alliance.
rid of that. Supposed to be. And top. Yeah.
Light be with you. Be careful. Well met. Light bless you. Go with honor, friend. King's honor, friend. For the Alliance. Go with honor, friend. What can I do for you? Can I help you? Have a good one. Greetings. Light bless you. Be careful.
Now they want me to go all the way back. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh. I forgot that they want you to run all the way back, which is just like, oh my god. What's it worth? Let's see. Deserters. Well, it's worth a ton, so it's worth 2,800. Well, it's not a ton, but it's still a significant amount. So.
Pleased to meet you. You have a great day now. Alrighty then.
Now what? Here. So I'd say the sweet spot on quests is like level 44. I think once you hit 44, it's the struggle to try to figure out where to quest pretty much kind of disappears because there becomes so many quests. You've got all Tenaris, you've got all STP. You're going to start getting Fairless quests. Once you do all those, you get closer to like 48, 49. Then you can do Bellwood. And you can do Fellwood and Winter Spring, and then you're going to start getting close to where you can actually do Eastern Plague Lands. Double quest you can do. I really think 44 is like the sweet spot. Once you get there, you're kind of home free. That's why when I see people die past 44, that's when I'm like, oh man, that sucks because
Well,
you really were in the home. I think 44 to 50 to 60 to me feels like the home stretch. 30 to 40 is brutal. Even like 40 to 44 is not really brutal. There's it's just a lot of running around. And once you hit 44, you kind of hit zones where you're just like, oh man, I can do a ton of quests here and there, do a ton of quests there. But man, that's 30 to level 40. Whew. It is very time consuming. Probably gonna take a break because I gotta use the bathroom and I gotta eat some breakfast. I haven't eaten anything. Is there anything else? Yeah, let's sell these low-level potions. I really don't think I'm gonna be using that level grade of potion anymore. I hope. And if we need more potions, we can always go fishing.
Looking for something specific?
Sell this. I could sell the greater, but I don't really want to. Sell the white spider meat, but again, it's for cooking.
Safe travels.
Going to really quick. I head towards the Murlocs. I think we'll do the Murloc quest first. And once that's done, we'll go do Stinky's Escape. Stinky's Escape. And the Black Shield. Black Shield? The Deserters. No! Ah, that's like the second or third time today I've either hit the space bar or didn't mean to click there. Damn it! Too strung out on freaking Coca-Cola. I haven't eaten anything all day, so the caffeine's making me a little jittery. Actually, I haven't done Eliza yet. I could knock that one out too. I think Eliza and those two quests in Darkshire I can take out now. I think Moladin. I'm not sure what level he is. He's probably like level 37. And he's an elite. So I don't know. Maybe I don't want to attack him yet. He is an elite. He does hit very hard. Got it as a green. Maybe I'll try it at 30. I think when I did it on my other war, I was like, I think I was 40. Pretty sure I was 40. So we'll just wait. I don't want to risk it. If no sense dying over a stupid thing. Not that I would die. I would just have to probably run away if he starts kicking my butt. All those people that leveled like hunters, I'm laughing at how easy it would be. I should level a hunter, but I would feel almost embarrassed. I'm not gonna lie. If I leveled a hunter in hardcore, I almost feel a little embarrassed because it's kind of like a cop out. It's like, oh, it's almost like a cop out. But I see so many hunters dying. It always amazes me. There is an art to speed leveling on a hunter that I am not good at, and it's where you're kind of, triangle pulling multiple mobs. You're fighting one mob, and right when that mob's about to drop, you pull the other mob, and then your pet jumps on that mob, and when that mob's about to drop, you just basically do these chain pulls. But it's not an art. It's not an art that I've really mastered. Plus, to do those types of things, you have to know what areas of the map work best for that type of leveling tactic. Trunk got it. It's been a while since I actually got a trunk from just a regular. We are at 20 gold. Should be like halfway, I think, to the cost of our mount. Cast and cast it. funny when you're short. You're like short with casting, and then you'll move forward to be closer, and then you'll overcast. It happens every single time. I swear. Like short cast, short cast. Okay, I'll take a couple steps forward. Long cast, long cast. I'm like, come on, really? Some junk. Buzzard wing we need. We should really get rid of this restoring bomb. Not really. That's not necessary anymore. 180 health isn't what it used to be. Two floating wreckages. Oh. Come on, baby. Oh. Someone's riding right by, but they're not getting them. Whew. Two trunks. Oh, but only 2 taps on it. That's weak. At least we got 2 trunks. Trunks are what we want. What we need. Or what we crave. I crave trunks indeed. Oh, no. And then, of course, the inevitable. Look, only 2 taps on that one as well. Sucks. There's been times when I was fishing where I've stored up about 20. Another one. I stored up about 20 trunks in my bags before I opened them. I was like, yes, more. Yes, we have lots of loot. Loot is what we like. Loot is what we need. Loot is what we crave. Yes, yes, baby, indeed. The trunk. The pirate chest. Like, casts that are inside the boxes are annoying. See, it's hard to click. You don't want to misclick. Click on the water or something and have it say, I thought I misclicked that one. A lot of times when I cast on top of a box, I'll just recast. You don't want to risk. You don't want to risk that. Oh man, we've had really good luck with the trunks on these 3 nodes. I think we've gotten all trunks except for 1 strangled kelp. Come on, 1 more trunk, please. Give me 1 more trunk. I want new bags. I'm looking. I really want some bigger bags. And of course, the strangle. Look at all the lovely trunks. Iron. And when I start to get a lot like that, I don't even want to open them. I just want to keep getting more. Trunks. I told you, man, I get so addicted to. Let's see, now there's not usually any trunks around that island, so skip it. But we do need to kill this request. I'm just going to fish up these trunks, then take a break. And when I come back, they'll all have respawned. Oh, yes. I'm not going to fish that one just yet. I'm actually going to check over here and see. Trunks. What I wouldn't give for some sort of movement speed increase. That's one of the most worst parts about the warrior too, is you have really no movement speed increase other than charging opponents. You know, about charging. Regular fishing. And debuff time. There it is. Head. Nice.
Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely.
Ah, crap.
Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah.
You were screwed. Lovely.
Gonna aggro that other one, isn't he? Son of a bitch. Seconds left. Out of combat. Oh no, he died. My bleed. That's one of those things where fucking Ren is brilliant because it actually killed him. My Ren killed him before he could really aggro. Trade canceled. Trade with who?
Lovely.
Sorry, I'm checking my email. I want to make sure. Important. I always forget my email. Sometimes I do get important stuff. Not very often. Okay, what we're going to do here is we're actually going to scout just over here real quick on the water shore and see if there's any fishing nodes. They only go up to about... Actually, they go further than... Yeah, we got combat. Didn't think I was going to get combat. Alright, we need these guys anyway. Like I said, I'm just going to go up here to the shoreline. Fishing nodes. They go. They usually only go up to about here. So like these two trees, and then start to get the next zone. See the terrain change from these darker mountains to this kind of sandy, like basically barrens. Right here's about as far as you'll get for the floating wreckages that are at the level of this particular zone that I'm in now. So I'm going to log off right here. Oops, not run off, log off. And let's open up one of these. Now the bolts and mage weave are really nice because it's 25 silver just for 2 of them. Got 2 more silks. That's silk cloth. That's not bad. The mana potion, unfortunately, we'll just have to vend. And here we go. Oh, again, the bolts and mage weave, awesome. Awesome, awesome. 3 bolts. We got 30 silver. And if we sold that, 36. So I actually got 37 silver. That one. Doesn't seem like a lot, but man, it adds up. 3 more. Okay, more mana pots. And we got some, worth money, but kind of crappy. And greater healing potion. You can always use that. So not bad. We got pretty, 48 silver plus that. We got easily over a gold out of just those chests. That's why I love fishing. But just you do have the chance to get green items, and you do have the chance to get like 12 slot. I think you might even be able to get 14 slot bags out of these, but it's pretty rare. Definitely want to get to level 40 today, though. 40 would be good. I'd love to get to like 41 even. That would be amazing. That way, by the end of the week, maybe somewhere around, 46 or something. So I'm really thinking that it's going to take me all this week and all next week to get to 60. It might even take longer than that. But anyways, I'll be back. Peace out.